Hi, my name's Ann, and welcome to the very first Quarry Farm Fridays for 2021. Today we're going to go inside, although you're going to meet these guys later on this year. But we're going to meet Jimmy Toskr. He's an Eastern Fox Squirrel. He is non-releasable, and you'll find out why in a little bit. This is Jimmy Toskr. Jimmy Toskr is a non-releasable Eastern Fox Squirrel. He can't be released because he is missing a whole bunch of his toes. Nature's Nursery Wildlife Rehab up in White House, Ohio, released him to us so that we could introduce him to people like we are now so they could learn more about Eastern Fox Squirrels. Now, Jimmy was born, if he will come out and show himself, he was born without all of his toes, which means he can't climb or grip onto things except for food. Jimmy. Here, Jim. This is a walnut. Oh, he's already had his breakfast. He's not interested. Oh, there he goes. Jimmy eats tree nuts. He also eats vegetables. Squirrels are omnivorous, which means they will eat vegetables. They will eat insects. Mostly they eat plants and tree nuts. As I said, that's one of Jimmy's favorites. Hi, Jims. You want to come out? Jim was also born without part of his ear. If you look closely, you can see his little ear there doesn't really have a top, the one closest to us. Now the one on the other side is all there, but that means that Jimmy can't hear quite right. So if a predator were coming up to him in the wild, he couldn't exactly tell what direction they were coming from. If you take your hand and you cup your ear, you can tell from what direction a sound is coming even better than you usually do, because that turns your ear into something like Jimmy's correct ear and helps you tell what direction the sounds are coming from. Jimmy also has a very short tail. Now, all of these things that Jimmy does not have as a normal fox squirrel are probably, this is just a theory, but we think it's because he was born on a golf course. His mother had a nest up in a tree on a golf course, and he was born with these birth defects that keep him from surviving in the wild. He would be really easy food for somebody. Now, in the wild, fox squirrels can live from 8 to 18 years. And so we hope, Jimmy's now been with us for about 8 years. So he's already, oh, sleepy Jimmy. He's already an old guy if he would be out in the wild. He's also a little overweight because he doesn't get a whole lot of exercise. Now he runs up and down his enclosure here. This is actually a parrot cage, so he has a lot of space to run in. And I've got the door open so that Jimmy could come out and visit. But this is kind of the day, you know, he's been eating his breakfast, and it's the part of day where Jimmy just really wants to crash out in the sunshine of the window and sleep. So we're recording today's Quarry Farm Friday because Jimmy, as I said, we never know what Jimmy's going to do. Sometimes he wants to come out and bounce around and have a good time. So we weren't sure how he'd be today. So that's why we're recording it. But you can still ask questions on the message area here on Facebook. You can contact the library. And if you want to learn more about Jimmy and Eastern Fox Squirrels and the other three native squirrels here in Ohio, the gray squirrel, the red squirrel, and the flying squirrel, go to your library, check out some of the books they've got on hand for you to learn about. And we'll see you next week. Hey, Jims.